Greetings comrades, Soviet Gaming here. Today we are doing the Territory War quest in our Kingdom 2. Well, those aren't the quests, those are the fights that you do with your guildmates. So I'll go over level 1 Territory War that consists of first 5 bosses. So we'll be going through the 5 first stages. Alright guys, so the idea of the Territory War is to fight several waves of enemies. Overall it's very simple, it's just a gear check, so basically at something like 160, 180 KAP per member, you will be okay here. So the first stage is just like that, there is nothing special to it, you just smash them and try to do the most damage as fast as possible. Going to the next zone. Okay, here you have enemy in your ally army, so you want to take out enemies before they'll take out your army, so they won't help you if they're taken out. Basically, it also depends on the amount of power you have. So if your team is powerful enough, the enemies won't have any issues, like the enemies won't have any chances, because they will be decimated straight at the very beginning. Your guys just consume them and that's it. Actually, this is just a goddamn flashy mess. Let's try to adjust the settings a little bit. This is a good tip for people who really want to see what the hell is happening. You press hide player characters and then you can actually see what the hell is happening around. Because all those animations, all those flashing lights, they are kinda hiding the red zones on the ground. And it's really hard to evade it. So right now you can see it and you can run away from it. And if it would be different, if it would be with the whole group, you might miss it. Although it doesn't look that good when you're doing it like this. Okay, so this is basically another gear check. You want to take out enemies, you want to take out the guys who are siege because they do the AoE damage, and your weaker members might have issues. So yeah, basically you want to put enemy army percentage to the 0, and that's when they will kinda retreat. There we go, you crashed the werewolf main forces, a great victory. Good job. Here it's different, you want to run around. Actually, we want to have the characters here. Over here, your goal is to destroy the supplies. So you want to destroy those barrels, those logs, those things, and that's it. You don't really need to fight the wolverines because they don't do anything. As soon as you destroy all the camp resources, you will be okay. Oh my god, the bugs, I see some people and some people are missing. So people on auto will fight the wolverines actually, but you want to manually click tab and destroy the supplies. There we go, north camp is destroyed. Let's go to another one. It's actually, well, pretty straightforward, and this is the easiest one, I think, because destroying those barrels is easy. There were, even the captain who appeared can't do anything now because we destroyed the supplies. You can just ignore the werewolves and destroy the supplies and you'll be good. Now this is the hard one. Here you gotta find the Instigator. For that you gotta click on the intelligence officers, and when you click on all of those, the Instigator will appear. And also you get Instigator mob over here. Instigator mob should be kited around, and Instigator should be done enough damage over some period of time. So our guild is pretty strong now, and we're doing a lot of damage to him, and he will go down. But if you don't get enough damage in required amount of time, he will disappear and you'll have to do it over again. So yeah. Moreover, all those ads are supposed to be kited around far away from Instigators, so they wouldn't go and attack your main team. Our guys are pretty strong right now and they are ignoring it. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. We will see how it will go. So far, I'm dying. So yeah, as you can see, someone is kiting them actually. Yeah, like, our guys are relaxed right now because it's not that hard anymore. But in the very beginning, we were just running around in circles and kiting those guys. As you can see, Instigator appeared again. So you have to take him down 3 times to his lowest HP, like to kill him. You have to kill him 3 times. After that, you take out the mob, the rest of the mobs, over there at the back, closer to your spawn point. And when they are dead, look at this, everybody pulled them over here. What the hell? Yeah, and when you kill them over there, you go over the boss. We'll get to that in a minute. There we go, Instigator is exhausted, you're about to catch him. So This is the last thing we gotta do, so we gotta click on those guys, on the intelligence guys again. And there we go, the Instigator is here, so we're doing additional damage. Oh, nope, not him. The Instigator, please. Doesn't matter, everyone is here, it's a mess. Yeah, we'll try to survive this. I mean, if we would be at like 220, the first time we did it, the most people were at 220k EP. And yeah, it was pretty hard. Right now we're at 250 mostly. And yeah, this is way easier. So here we go, the Ferdinand appear. This is basically Instigator boss. And before fighting him, you want to take out most of those mobs so everyone can properly fight him and there won't be any surprises in the middle of the fight. So you really want to take out every small mob right now. And it's being done automatically because those guys are just being decimated. Oh god, that is OP. Okay, we lost some people actually. Yeah, so now when there are no more mobs left, you gotta focus on him and you gotta avoid that narrow angle attacks that he does. You have to either interrupt it with the stun, but most people are playing it on auto, I'm pretty sure about that. So if you're important person, if you want to be important, if you want to help your group, you turn on off auto, you click those buttons manually, and when he have that QT action, when he's about to drop his skill, you drop stun on him, and that way he won't be able to damage your teammates. Moreover, since you have 10 people here, there is a high chance that someone's stun will land right on time and interrupt that skill, so it shouldn't be that much issue. Mostly it's a damage check after this, and you want to have a strong tank that wouldn't die, and you want to have some off heals who will heal your team and basically your tank. And yeah, you want to have a lot of DPS, because basically if you got to this point, when you got to the point where Ferdinand is out, you'll be okay, because the DPS check is on the Instigator stages, on those 3 stages. So when you got through that, you're good. Alright, so yeah, I recommend having at least 220 average AP for this stage. Then you'll go through it kinda comfortably. There we go, finally Ferdinand is dead, and we are going to the last stage in the current level of the guild boss, Territory War. This is the last stage in the first, in the level 1 Territory War building, in the first, basically in your first Territory War experience. Here, wait, I died already. I started dead. So you want to fight that Kuro Werewolf King. He is really tough, and you really want to avoid that AoE damage. You really want that. And basically you just DPS him, and your tank should take the aggro and be healed. Your healer should heal your team. And for some time, for the first 50% of the... Where is he? For the first 50% of the fight, you're just DPSing him and trying not to die. He is really tough, he's really hard to damage. The first time we took him down, we were at like, after Instigator, 220, 230 average AP per member. And yeah, you really want to have 10 people over here, because he is extremely tough, so you want to be really doing a lot of damage and not dying, because as you guys know, dying in the Territory War heals the boss. So yeah, for now we're just doing damage and doing what we can, and make sure that everyone in your team, everyone in your group knows that they should avoid that red area. So when he's throwing it at one side, you want to run on another side, so you won't be killed by that. That is mostly one-shot kill for the people who are at the proper level for this area. Also keep in mind that it might be obvious for most people who play MMORPGs, but it's really nice to put a tank on the other side of the group, because that means that if the boss will throw AoE on the tank, everyone else will be safe, and it's usually the case. So unless tank will die, your group will be okay. As you can see, there we go, the tank died, and now we have that issue. And yeah, the rest of your guys should be all around the boss, so they wouldn't be in one spot being one-shotted by the boss. If your tank died, it's not a problem, just wait for him to come back and take the aggro, and then you're good. And it's really cool to have about 2 tanks for this fight, so if one tank dies, another one takes over, and the team will be safe. You won't get as much casualties for this fight. Okay, when he is at 50%, he will start kidnapping residents, and you want to take those guards, otherwise they will heal the boss and he will be invulnerable during that time. So you really want to pay attention to what's happening around, and don't be on auto all the time, because when you see that he's saying that he got the hostages and kidnapping villagers, you gotta free them, otherwise he wouldn't be taking damage, he would be healing, and you will most likely wipe if you just ignore that. There we go, another kidnapper. So yeah, just ignore everything else, fight those werewolves, take them down. You can get dedicated burst DPS characters that can take them out really fast, or just go with whatever you have. Okay, that was the second stage. The third stage started 25% health. He's summoning those werewolf wardens. We haven't really found a way to properly deal with them, because they're just running inside the group and being AoE'd. Some people suggest focusing them down because they do quite a lot of damage to the group. Other people suggest kiting them around, but it's really hard because as they get AoE damage over here, you need secondary tank to take them, and I'm not one of those, and this is more or less chaotic right now. Yeah, if you have the second tank who can kite them around, you can do that. You can just take the aggro and run around, and they won't be in the group area, and that should be okay. But you can just decimate them down. You can just pull them closer to the boss and AoE them down, so they wouldn't be outside of the main AoE range. So yeah, when you're doing this, when they appear, just launch an ultimate. If you're AoEing them down, if you're kiting them out, try not to damage them so your off tank who is kiting them can't take them. Try any of those strategies, which one will work better for you. The worst one is just leaving them over here outside, letting them kill your guys and attack your teammates, because that's really horrible. They will do a lot of damage, but as long as the boss falls, the ads are dying as well, guys. Battle is over. There we go. So those are all 5 stages of the Territory War that are here at the very beginning when you just start your guild. And for taking part in the Territory War, you're getting those chests. So those chests reward you with the blueprints, and they can reward you with something really cool. Let's see if we'll get it today. Okay, useless, and useless. Yeah, we just got level 60 weapon blueprint, but that's about it. So there is a chance to get the weapon blueprints, but there is also a chance to get the trophy case, which is really cool, and it's rare. But when you get one, you get additional inventory item, and that will boost your EP a lot. You can get it all the way from zone 1, so it's just your RNG and hope that you'll be lucky. And if you have your own tactical experience with the Territory Wars, don't be shy to share it with the community in the comments. They will be grateful, I'll be grateful, we'll be all grateful to you. Also, let me know in the comments what do you think about this guide. While you're going there, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, make sure that the bell notification is turned to all to see all the new videos. And of course, join our fantastic Discord. Follow me on Twitch for live streams. I'm streaming every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. If there will be a lot of comrades, if there will be a lot of you guys who like mobile games, we might include one of the mobile day streaming into the schedule. That would be cool. And follow me on the social media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. All the links will be in the description, guys. And I hope you enjoyed the video. That's about it for now. Sort it out. See ya, comrades. Bye.